And I think what you're saying here, I think one of the things that's very important about, I think, people to realize is you can have parents that loved you and
Yes.
love you, and
Yeah.
parents that you love, and parents that indeed did great acts of service, of
Yes.
compromise of their quality of life in every way that you could measure. There was love, but they didn't have a specific skill, which they would only have really had if they'd had it passed down generationally, or they'd actively gone and learned to cultivate it.
Exactly.
This is not necessary, although it may in some instances be, it isn't necessarily an absence of love and care. It's a lack of a specific skill and capacity.
Exactly. And I always use this example of, if you think about animals in the wild, right? So in the African Serengeti or in the mountains of British Columbia, like right now, all the bear cubs are I've just about said hatching. There's so many birds here, but they're being born, and a bear mama here and a bear mama in, say, Russia. Trying to think what continents have bears.
Russia have bears. Okay.
I almost said Australia, like no, that would be kangaroos and other things, dogs, dingoes. But when they have their babies, there is no question about how to care for them. There just isn't. Unless the animal is physically hurt, they know how to take care. They know how to nurture. There's immediate licking. That's attunement. Feeding, they protection. If anybody tries to come near those cubs, you're in trouble as a human or even as another animal. So there's like a script that's written in their DNA. They know how to do it. They're in the wild, right? I think you would agree that it's just
totally,
right.
Totally.
The trouble with humans, the trouble, air quotes, the trick with humans is we have that animal instinct, but then we have this higher brain that is so strong and so powerful, and it isn't like the animals in the wild. We have this level. I mean, clearly we've got this technology, we've built bridges. I still am amazed that copy and paste works when I type on my computer. Like my husband explains it to me. I just can't believe it can happen with a document that's 100 pages. Like that stuff's pretty impressive. Like the bears aren't doing that. They're simpler. And so because of culture, society, domestication of plants and animals, the medicalization of birth, I can talk about that if you want, because that's a big micro trauma in some ways. We have forgotten our natural blueprint to take care of our offspring and how to do it.